I don't remember earning this trophy. Don't remember going for this trophy. Don't remember anything about it. It must have just popped, and I never even thought about it, right? So, over the years of hunting trophies on PS3, PS4, and Vita, there was certainly some more things that I could tell you guys about, because I did just recently do the top 5 hardest trophies I've ever done. I did that video, but there's some other miscellaneous stories that I can share with you all regarding trophies. So, Call of Duty World at War. When this game came out, this was a game that just came off the heels of the success from Call of Duty 4, because Call of Duty 4 was really what put the Call of Duty franchise on the map, if you will. Like, that really jump-started it, right? And so everybody had bought World at War at the time, and I was still in school. And I remember this very specifically. I was sitting at lunch in school, and all my buddies are hanging out and stuff. And I actually didn't get World at War. I had moved on. I said, you know what? I'm done with Call of Duty. I got my fill from COD4. I was moving on to other things. I was hunting trophies because I was really crazy about them. And all my friends knew that. And so they were talking about World at War, and they were talking about the veteran mode, because that's the hardest setting on Call of Duty single players. And World at War was very notorious for being like crazy absurd, right? Like, it was super difficult, and it to this day holds up as being like one of the most difficult versions of that game, right? Because even subsequent releases weren't as hard as World at War, but it was known for, like, you die in like 1 or 2 bullets, all the grenade spam. It's really tough. And so my friends were talking about this, and they were even probing me by saying, oh man, even Ryan couldn't do it. There's no way he could do it, right? And I was like, you guys are nuts. I could totally do this game. I just don't want to. Remember, I don't have it, right? I don't feel like going out and buying it. And my one friend was like, he was really getting at me. He's like, no, there's no way. And I was like, I can do it, dude. Trust me. And he's like, you know what? I'll give you the game. I'll give you a week to do it, and you still won't be able to do it. I guarantee you. I said, you know what? Challenge accepted. After school, he came over that day and dropped off his copy of the game. He said, you can have it. For a week, go for it. I got that platinum in 3 days, and that was the most frustrating 3 days of my life. Oh my god, it pissed me off to no avail, but I did do it, and to this day, he's like, dude, I can't believe you did it that quickly. Bioshock 2. There's nothing super crazy about the Bioshock 2 Platinum Trophy. It required you to play the online, because they actually added multiplayer to Bioshock 2, and that was a pretty polarizing decision at the time. But for me, this was a situation where, like, I almost got Stockholm Syndrome, because I wanted the Platinum Trophy, so I had to play it. And over time, I was just like, you know what, this is actually fun, and I was really enjoying it. But what was weird about that game for me was that it took me maybe, I don't remember. I could look at the trophy stamps right now and figure out when I started the multiplayer and when I earned that last multiplayer trophy. It was reaching the last online rank. So, but it feels like it was maybe a month long. I don't know. I don't remember. But I remember how every time I'd go to sleep, I would dream about the multiplayer. Every night. Like, this was like a habitual dream that kept coming up. Like, it wasn't like one night and then a week goes by, maybe do it again. I dreamt about Bioshock 2 multiplayer every night. And that was like a really weird time. Grand Theft Auto 4 and Resistance 2. So you may know where this is kind of the jumping off angle I'm getting at, but these two games, for me, took years to platinum, a very long time, and that's mostly because they both had multiplayer trophies that required you to grind a long time. For GTA 4, it was reaching the last online rank, and for Resistance 2, it was getting 10,000 kills online. Both daunting tasks that don't just happen overnight. It takes a long time. And I had earned every other trophy in these games except those ones for each particular game. And then years go by. And I just, there were times where, like, I try to jump back into each one of them to kind of work at the trophy a little bit, but, it just gets to you, where you I just don't want to do this, right? But it got to a certain point where I was like, my god, I don't want these, like, servers to go down and then I never complete these games. It'll drive me nuts. Thankfully, an exploit finally came out for both of these games, and funnily enough, it was like the same exploit, more or less, because it basically applied to both scenarios. And it was having 2 PlayStation 3s, 2 copies of the game, and two televisions. And you can kind of see where this is going. You would meet up with yourself in a ranked lobby, and you would kill yourself over and over again. But that also sounds pretty tedious, right? Sure, you could get a faster than average amount from just playing the games naturally, but no, you could tape down your controller or use rubber bands and let the games sit, and you can farm your money and kills that way. And guess what? That's what I did for both of them, and yes, my god, they worked, and I was able to finally get my platinum trophy in both of those games. And to this day, not ashamed of it, because, you know, those are very grindy specific trophies. It's like there's nothing skill related about them, except maybe how fast you can earn them. But like, what does I care? Well, you know, what do I care? My timestamps are already years long anyway. Let me just get these games out of the way. Finally did. I'm very happy with that. My rarest trophy, and my rarest trophy by the standards of PSNprofiles.com, and surely by PSN standards, I'm guessing. This is easily the rarest trophy that I have, and it's a very rare one out there. But it's They Really Love Me on SingStar on PlayStation 3. And this trophy requires you to get, I think, something along the lines of like 200 hearts or favorites or something on a performance or a 5-star rating. Something along those lines. I'm probably showing a screenshot of it right now, so you already know what I'm talking about. I don't remember earning this trophy. Don't remember going for this trophy. Don't remember anything about it. It must have just popped, and I never even thought about it, right? Oh, hey, I earned a trophy naturally. Sometimes those are great when you're a trophy hunter and you didn't have to specifically go out of your way for it. Little did I know, after, you know, scanning through my profile, and I don't remember when I discovered this, but this is the rarest trophy I have. What? And so I guess I should be quite thankful for that, because the reason I probably got this trophy was because at some point, you know, I started doing YouTube, and maybe a few viewers got to my SingStar profile and liked it that way or something. But actually, you know what? Hold on. I do have to check this actually, because maybe that's not right. Because this story could take a dramatic turn, assuming that I can figure out the date that I earned that trophy. Oh, very interesting. I earned this in 2009. Okay, so then that's why I wanted to check that, because you know what this means? This means this has nothing to do with YouTube, because I didn't start YouTube till like 2012. I've had uploads like as early as 2010, but I didn't start really like working at it till 2012. This is actually a revelation for me, even as I'm filming this right now. I must have earned that naturally from my performances that I uploaded on SingStar. And I do know for a fact I uploaded a Rick Dashley performance, Never Gonna Give You Up, and I wore a suit and sunglasses. No shame whatsoever. I was having a good fucking time in my room, alone, privately, singing Rick Astley passionately into a microphone. You know what? It's so weird, because all these years I've actually thought, I must have just earned that from I must have just earned that from like YouTube people finding me or something, you know, because that just happens. But I guess I actually earned that just naturally from my amazing singing talents, obviously. Boy, this has made one interesting video. I honestly, I really thought for the longest time that I just earned that from, like, you know, people hitting me up and finding my SingStar profile. Because, like, that's really the only reasonable way that you'd be able to get a trophy like that, assuming you are lucky enough to just upload a really cool performance and go viral in the SingStar community. Because, like, there is, like, a top page in that SingStar app of, like, really cool performances, and sure, those people all earn those trophies, but, like, realistically, out of the majority of people that bought this game and that earned trophies in it, like, nobody's got this trophy. So, wow, I actually genuinely earned that trophy from whatever I uploaded on there. I'm guessing it's from that, or the other pictures that I uploaded. Interesting. Those are some trophy stories that I wanted to share with you all. I know you guys got some to share with me. Please write them so I can read them later in the comments below. That's all I got for you in this video, and I'll see you all in my next one. Take it easy.